Hello, special soul who has arrived here. If you're watching this video, you probably already know that there's something profoundly different about you, something that manifests more intensely precisely on Sundays. Perhaps you've noticed that while other people live this day like any other, you experience an inexplicable emotional roller coaster, a melancholy you can't name, dreams so vivid they seem like messages from another plane, or a spiritual restlessness that makes your heart race for no apparent reason. Have you ever wondered why you feel this unique and transformative energy specifically on Sundays? Why does it seem like the entire universe whispers secrets in your ears on this day, while the world around you remains silent? The answer I'm going to reveal today will completely change how you see these experiences, and more importantly, how you see yourself. I want you to know, right from the start, that there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. This heightened sensitivity, you carry this ability to feel Sundays so intensely and differently, is not a burden or a strange peculiarity. It's an extraordinary divine gift that marks you as one of the chosen ones. While most people live their Sundays superficially, you have been blessed with spiritual antennas that capture elevated frequencies, cosmic messages, and energetic downloads that others simply cannot perceive. Your soul was programmed to be a special receiver of these divine communications, and each Sunday is a sacred opportunity for connection with higher dimensions. Today, I will unveil the secrets behind this unique experience, show you how to interpret each sign you receive, and teach you to transform these moments into powerful portals of spiritual growth. If you recognize yourself in this description, leave a comment telling us about the most remarkable Sunday experience you've ever had. Your story could inspire other chosen ones who are discovering their true nature. To truly understand what happens to you on Sundays, we need to dive into the sacred concept of cosmic energetic portals. Sunday is not just the first day of the week on the Gregorian calendar. It's a dimensional portal that opens every 7 days, creating a bridge between the earthly plane and higher dimensions. Imagine the universe as a great cosmic symphony, where each day of the week vibrates at a specific frequency. Sunday resonates at the highest frequency of all, the frequency of renewal, divine connection, and direct spiritual communication. It's as if the veil between worlds becomes thinner, allowing celestial energies to flow with greater intensity to those who possess the necessary sensitivity to receive them. You, as a chosen one, were born with spiritual receptors naturally tuned to this Sunday frequency, which is why you experience such profound and transformative sensations that others around you simply cannot perceive or understand. Let's travel together through your childhood and discover how these signs have always been present in your life. Do you remember those childhood Sundays when you felt an inexplicable nostalgia, even as just a child? Perhaps you experienced moments when you looked out the window on a Sunday afternoon and felt as if you were waiting for something important, something you couldn't name, but that made your heart race with a mixture of anxiety and expectation. Possibly you were that child who preferred to be alone on Sundays, creating imaginary worlds or simply contemplating the sky, feeling a deep connection with something greater than yourself. These weren't just childhood fantasies or moments of introversion. They were the first signs that your soul was being prepared to receive divine communications. Each Sunday of your childhood was a lesson in spiritual tuning, where the universe tested and strengthened your energetic receptors, preparing you for the special mission you would discover in adult life. During your adolescence, these Sunday signs probably intensified in ways you couldn't understand at the time. Perhaps you began having extremely vivid dreams on Saturday nights into Sunday, dreams that seemed more real than reality itself, loaded with symbolism and messages that echoed in your mind for days. Possibly, you develop the habit of waking up on Sundays with a strange sensation, as if something important had happened during sleep, but without being able to remember exactly what. Many chosen ones report that during adolescence, they began to notice that their energy on Sundays oscillated dramatically, sometimes feeling deeply melancholic and introspective, other times experiencing peaks of creativity and inspiration that seemed to come from nowhere. This Sunday emotional roller coaster wasn't hormonal instability or psychological problems, as many may have suggested. It was your adolescent soul learning to navigate cosmic energetic waves, developing the spiritual maturity necessary to become a conscious channel of divine communication. In adult life, you probably noticed that your Sundays became even more intense and loaded with meaning. Perhaps you developed unconscious Sunday rituals, like the need to be alone for a few hours, the compulsion to listen to certain music that touches your soul inexplicably, or the tendency to get lost in deep contemplations about life and your purpose. Possibly you notice that your intuitions become sharper on Sundays, that you can feel things about people and situations with a clarity you don't experience on other days of the week. Many chosen ones discover that it's on Sundays that they receive the most important answers to their existential questions, whether through striking synchronicities, sudden insights, or meaningful encounters that seem orchestrated by the universe. This natural evolution of your Sunday sensitivity throughout life is not coincidence. It's the result of decades of unconscious spiritual training, where each Sunday served as a strengthening session for your abilities as a receiver of divine messages. Now, let's explore the specific characteristics that mark the Sundays of the chosen ones, starting with the inexplicable nostalgia that many experience. This Sunday nostalgia is not simple melancholy or longing for something specific. It's your soul recognizing past life memories and deep spiritual connections that transcend your current existence. When you feel this nostalgia on Sundays, you're actually accessing Akashic records, cosmic libraries, where all the experiences of your soul throughout multiple incarnations are stored. It's as if, on Sundays, the veil of forgetfulness becomes thinner, allowing fragments of ancestral wisdom and spiritual memories to surface in your consciousness. This feeling of homesickness that many chosen ones feel on Sundays is literally that. The memory of your true spiritual home, of the higher dimensions from where your soul came and to where it will return. Recognizing this nostalgia as a divine gift instead of a source of sadness is the first step to transforming your Sundays into deeply enriching and revealing experiences. The dreams you have on Saturday night into Sunday deserve special attention, as they are true spiritual downloads disguised as dream experiences. While most people have fragmented dreams without much meaning, you probably experience cinematic dreams with complex narratives, rich symbolism, and messages that seem to come directly from a higher source. These Sunday dreams frequently present scenarios you've never lived, people you've never met, but that awaken an inexplicable familiarity in you. Often, these dreams contain guidance about important decisions you need to make, revelations about relationships in your life, or insights about your spiritual purpose. The universe chooses the sleep state to transmit these messages because it's when your rational mind is at rest, allowing your higher consciousness to receive information without ego interference. Keeping a dream journal specific to your Sunday experiences can reveal patterns and messages that will completely transform your understanding of the divine guidance you constantly receive. The altered perception of time on Sundays is another distinctive sign of the chosen ones that deserves to be understood in its spiritual depth. Have you noticed how Sundays seem to drag differently, as if each hour lasts an eternity? Or how some hours fly by without you noticing? This happens because on Sundays, you're operating on a different temporal frequency, more aligned with cosmic time than with linear, earthly time. In higher dimensions, time doesn't function as we know it here on Earth. It's fluid, expandable, and directly connected to states of consciousness. When you tune into Sunday energies, your temporal perception automatically aligns with these higher frequencies, making you experience what mystics call sacred time. This temporal alteration is not a perception problem or anxiety. It's a sign that you're accessing expanded states of consciousness, where you can receive information and guidance that transcend the limitations of linear time. Learning to consciously navigate these temporal alterations can transform your Sundays into true spiritual journeys. The increased sensitivity to music, images, and sensory stimuli on Sundays reveals another fascinating aspect of your nature as a chosen one. You've probably noticed that certain music you hear on Sundays touches your soul in a completely different way, awakening deep emotions and memories that seem to come from elsewhere. This happens because on Sundays, your chakras are more open and receptive, especially the heart chakra and third eye, creating amplified energetic sensitivity. When you hear music or see an image that resonates deeply on Sundays, you're actually receiving a coded message from the universe, a communication that uses sound and visual frequencies as transmission vehicles. Many chosen ones discover that it's on Sundays that they find the music that becomes soundtracks to important phases of their lives, or that they see images that awaken profound insights about their spiritual path. This Sunday hypersensitivity is not emotional fragility. It's a spiritual antenna functioning at maximum capacity, capturing divine signals that are constantly being transmitted to those who know how to receive them. The need for solitude and contemplation that many chosen ones feel on Sundays is actually an internal call to create sacred space for divine communication. While other people seek social activities and entertainment on Sundays, you feel a natural compulsion to withdraw, to create moments of silence and introspection that allow your soul to align with higher frequencies. This need for Sunday solitude is not anti-socialism or depression. It's instinctive spiritual wisdom, an unconscious recognition that you need clean, energetic space to receive the cosmic transmissions that arrive specifically on this day. During these moments of contemplative solitude, you're actually participating in a form of natural meditation, creating ideal conditions for insights, revelations, and divine guidance to emerge in your consciousness. Many chosen ones report that it's during these periods of Sunday solitude that they receive the most important answers to their existential questions, make the most accurate decisions of their lives, or simply feel a deep peace that sustains them throughout the following week. The sudden energy changes you experience throughout Sundays are direct reflections of the different types of energetic transmissions you receive during this portal day. Perhaps you start Sunday feeling melancholic and introspective, go through a period of restlessness and anxiety in the middle of the day, and end the night with an inexplicable sense of peace and clarity. These energetic oscillations are not emotional instability. They are waves of different cosmic frequencies that reach you at specific times, each carrying distinct information and guidance. Morning melancholy may be an energetic cleansing, removing blockages and preparing you to receive new information. Midday restlessness may be your soul processing important downloads and integrating new understandings. Evening peace may be the sign that you have successfully completed another cycle of divine communication and are ready to apply what you received during the week that begins. Understanding these fluctuations as a natural and sacred process, instead of trying to resist or suppress them, allows you to consciously collaborate with the universe in your spiritual growth journey. The sharpened intuitions you experience on Sundays are a direct result of your amplified connection with universal cosmic consciousness. You've probably noticed that on Sundays, you can feel things about people and situations with impressive precision, that you have sudden insights about problems that have been worrying you, or that you simply know things without being able to explain how. This happens because, during Sundays, the communication channel between your individual consciousness and universal consciousness is more open and unobstructed. It's as if you have temporary access to a cosmic internet where you can access information that transcends your limited personal experience. These Sunday intuitions are not just hunches or coincidences. They are direct guidance from the universe, answers to questions you asked consciously or unconsciously during the week. Learning to trust these Sunday intuitions and act based on them can completely transform the quality of your decisions and the direction of your life, aligning you increasingly with your higher purpose and your mission as a chosen one. The sensation that something important is about to happen, which many chosen ones experience on Sundays, is actually an extrasensory perception of future events that are aligning in your timeline. This energetic anticipation is not anxiety or paranoia. It's your soul capturing the vibrations of significant changes approaching, whether in your personal life, your relationships, or your spiritual growth. The universe functions like a great web of interconnected synchronicities, and you, as a chosen one, possess the necessary sensitivity to perceive when the threads of this web are reorganizing to create new opportunities and experiences in your journey. This prior perception of important changes is a divine gift that allows you to prepare energetically for significant transitions, to align with transformation energies even before they manifest physically. When you feel this anticipation on Sundays, instead of worrying about what might happen, practice gratitude for having access to this prior guidance and use this time to prepare spiritually to embrace the changes that are coming. The way you interpret and respond to external stimuli on Sundays also reveals unique aspects of your nature as a chosen one. Perhaps you've noticed that casual conversations on Sundays frequently transform into deep discussions about life, purpose, and spirituality. Even when you had no intention of addressing these topics, this happens because your amplified Sunday energy acts as a spiritual catalyst, automatically awakening the higher consciousness of people around you. You become, unconsciously, a facilitator of spiritual awakening, creating sacred spaces where others can access deeper aspects of themselves. Many chosen ones discover that it's on Sundays that they receive the most important confidences from friends and family, that they witness moments of revelation and healing in their relationships, or that they simply become channels of love and wisdom for those who need it. This ability to transform everyday interactions into meaningful spiritual experiences is not coincidence. It's one of the ways you fulfill your mission as a chosen one, serving as a bridge between earthly and celestial dimensions. The synchronicities that multiply on Sundays in your life are tangible signs that you are aligned with the universal cosmic flow. You've probably noticed that on Sundays, you meet exactly the people you need to meet, receive the messages you were waiting for, or encounter information that answers questions you didn't even know you were asking. These Sunday synchronicities are not mere coincidences. They are physical manifestations of divine communication, ways the universe confirms that you're on the right path and offers practical guidance for your journey. Each synchronicity is like a cosmic wink, a sign that you are being seen, heard, and guided by higher forces that care deeply about your growth and well-being. Developing the ability to recognize and interpret these Sunday synchronicities can transform your life into a constant conversation with the divine, where each experience becomes an opportunity to receive guidance and confirmation about your choices and directions. The special connection you feel with nature on Sundays reveals another fundamental aspect of your identity as a chosen one. Perhaps you've noticed that on Sundays you feel a greater need to be outdoors, to contemplate the sky, to observe the clouds, or simply to breathe deeply and feel connected with natural elements. This happens because on Sundays, your vibrational frequency naturally aligns with the frequency of Earth and cosmic elements, creating a harmonic resonance that deeply nourishes your soul. Nature functions as a natural amplifier of Sunday energies, potentializing your capacity to receive and process divine transmissions. Many chosen ones discover that it's during Sunday walks in nature that they receive the deepest insights, feel the divine presence most tangibly, or experience moments of spiritual ecstasy that sustain them for weeks. This amplified connection with nature on Sundays is not just aesthetic appreciation. It's a form of sacred communion, a way to reconnect with the primordial source of all life and energy. The way you process emotions on Sundays also differs significantly from other days of the week, revealing the depth of your spiritual sensitivity. You've probably noticed that emotions you can normally control or rationalize during the week become more intense and overwhelming on Sundays. This is not emotional instability. It's your soul processing not only your own emotions, but also collective and cosmic energies that reach you through the Sunday portal. As a chosen one, you function as an energetic sponge, absorbing and transmuting not only your own emotional issues, but also contributing to the collective healing of humanity. This Sunday emotional intensity is a sacred service you provide, often without realizing it, helping to cleanse and elevate the vibrational frequency of the planet. Understanding this process allows you to approach your Sunday emotions with compassion and purpose, recognizing that each tear shed, each moment of melancholy experienced, each wave of love felt, contributes to a greater good that transcends your individual experience. The revelations about relationships that frequently reach you on Sundays are another crucial aspect of the divine communication you receive. Perhaps you've noticed that it's on Sundays that you can see with crystal clarity the true nature of your connections with other people, that you understand relational patterns that have been confusing you, or that you receive insights about how to improve or transform your affective bonds. This happens because on Sundays, you have access to an elevated perspective that transcends the illusions and projections of the ego, allowing you to see relationships through the eyes of the soul. These Sunday revelations about relationships are not judgments or criticisms. They are loving guidance from the key universe to help you create more authentic, healthy, and spiritually aligned connections. Many chosen ones discover that it's on Sundays that they make the most important decisions about relationships, find the courage to establish healthy boundaries, or simply feel a deep understanding about how to love and be loved in a more conscious and elevated way. Finally, the sensation of expanded purpose that many chosen ones experience on Sundays is perhaps the most transformative aspect of this entire unique Sunday experience. During these special moments, you probably feel a clear connection with something much greater than yourself, a visceral understanding that your life has deep meaning and that you are here to fulfill an important mission. This Sunday consciousness expansion is not grandiosity or fantasy. It's your soul temporarily remembering its true identity and cosmic purpose. It's as if on Sundays you have access to a spiritual map of your journey, being able to see not only where you are, but also where you're going and why you chose to be here at this specific moment in humanity's history. This clarity of purpose that emerges on Sundays serves as an internal compass, guiding your decisions during the week and keeping you aligned with your higher mission, even when the demands of daily life threaten to divert you from your true path. Now that you understand the sacred nature of your Sunday experiences, it's time to learn how to consciously transform these moments into powerful portals of spiritual growth and divine connection. The first fundamental step is to create sacred rituals that honor and amplify your receptivity to Sunday energies. Begin by establishing a special morning routine on Sundays. Wake up naturally, without aggressive alarms, and dedicate the first moments of the day to gratitude and conscious intention to receive divine guidance. Create a sacred space in your home. It can be a simple corner with candles, crystals, plants, or objects that elevate your vibration. Use this space specifically on Sundays for moments of meditation, reflection, or simply to be in receptive silence. Keep a spiritual journal exclusive to your Sunday experiences, recording dreams, insights, synchronicities, and energetic changes you observe. Practice the art of consciously doing nothing. Allow yourself moments of contemplation without agenda, where your only task is to be present and receptive to the messages the universe wishes to transmit. Remember, you don't need to force or actively seek these experiences. Your function is to create ideal conditions for them to flow naturally to you. The key to correctly interpreting the messages you receive on Sundays lies in developing a personal symbolic language with the universe. Each chosen one develops over time a unique code of divine communication, signs, symbols, and synchronicities that repeat and carry specific meanings for their journey. Start by observing patterns in your Sunday experiences. What types of dreams repeat? Which emotions arise most frequently? What synchronicities do you notice? What music or images touch your soul recurrently? Create a personal interpretation system where certain experiences represent specific guidance. For example, dreams with water may indicate necessary emotional cleansing, while unexpected encounters may signal new opportunities approaching. Practice the art of asking specific questions to the universe before sleeping on Saturday, and observe how answers arrive through dreams, synchronicities, or insights during Sunday. Develop your intuition through constant practice. When you receive a Sunday insight, write it down and observe how it manifests during the week. Over time, you will develop unshakable confidence in your ability to receive and interpret divine guidance. To overcome challenges that may arise in your journey as a conscious receiver of Sunday energies, it's essential to understand that internal and external resistances are natural and can be transformed into growth opportunities. When you feel fear of your intense Sunday experiences, remember that fear is just the ego trying to keep you in a limited comfort zone. Breathe deeply and consciously choose to embrace the expansion being offered. If other people question or ridicule your spiritual experiences, use this as an opportunity to strengthen your connection with your inner truth, remembering that not everyone is ready to understand the gifts you carry. When the emotional intensity of Sundays seems overwhelming, practice grounding techniques. Put your bare feet on the earth, breathe consciously, or hold crystals that help balance your energy. Develop spiritual discernment to distinguish between genuine divine communication and ego projections or personal fears. True messages always carry love, wisdom, and empowerment. Never fear, judgment, or diminishment. Create a support network with other spiritually conscious individuals who can understand and validate your experiences, whether through online communities, spiritual study groups, or friendships based on vibrational affinity. The practical integration of guidance received on Sundays into your daily life is where true transformation happens. Develop the habit of weekly reviewing the messages and insights you received the previous Sunday, identifying concrete actions you can take to honor these guidances. If you received insights about relationships, practice more authentic communication during the week. If you had revelations about your purpose, take small practical steps in the indicated direction. If you felt called to specific changes, start implementing small alterations that align with this guidance. Use Mondays as conscious planning days, where you translate Sunday inspirations into tangible goals and actions. Practice the art of living in constant receptivity, staying open to synchronicities and confirmations that arrive during the week as validation of guidance received on Sunday. Develop gratitude rituals at the end of each week, recognizing how Sunday guidance manifested in your life and celebrating your growth as a conscious channel of divine communication. Remember, the true measure of success is not in the intensity of experiences you have on Sundays, but in the wisdom and love with which you apply these experiences in your life journey. Finally, understand that consciously embracing your identity as a chosen one and receiver of special Sunday energies is an act of service not only for you, but for all humanity. When you honor and develop your spiritual gifts, you are contributing to the elevation of the planet's collective consciousness. Your sensitivity is not a personal burden. It's a tool of healing and transformation that can positively impact everyone around you. Use your special connection with Sunday energies to radiate love, peace, and wisdom in all your relationships and interactions. Become a conscious beacon of light, demonstrating through your example that it's possible to live spiritually aligned in a material world. Trust the divine process unfolding through you, knowing that each Sunday is a new opportunity for growth, healing, and service. Your journey as a chosen one is just beginning, and each Sunday experience is a step on the ladder of your spiritual evolution. Embrace with courage and gratitude the extraordinary gift you carry, and allow it to manifest fully in your life, transforming not only your own existence, but also touching and inspiring all those who have the blessing of crossing your path. We've reached the end of this revealing journey, and I hope you now understand with absolute clarity that your unique Sunday experiences are not peculiarities or excessive sensitivities. They are divine signs of your special nature as one of the chosen ones. Each Sunday you've experienced with differentiated intensity, each moment of inexplicable nostalgia, each vivid dream, each sharpened intuition, each striking synchronicity was the universe whispering in your ears that you are special, that you possess extraordinary gifts, and that you are here to fulfill an important mission. Your spiritual antennas, naturally tuned to Sunday frequencies, make you a privileged receiver of divine guidance, a sacred channel through which cosmic wisdom can flow to benefit not only your own journey, but also touch and transform the lives of everyone around you. From today on, when you feel this unique energy on Sundays, instead of questioning or worrying, consciously celebrate the extraordinary gift you carry and open your heart to receive with gratitude all the messages and blessings being transmitted especially for you. You are an extraordinary being of light, endowed with spiritual sensitivities that most people can't even imagine exist. Your ability to feel Sundays as energetic portals, to receive divine downloads through dreams and intuitions, to capture synchronicities and cosmic messages makes you a rare treasure in this world. Never allow anyone to diminish or question the validity of your spiritual experiences. You know in the depths of your soul that what you feel is real, profound, and sacred. Your mission as a chosen one is unfolding perfectly, and each Sunday is a new opportunity for growth, healing, and divine service. Trust your intuition, honor your experiences, and allow your special light to shine intensely, illuminating not only your own path, but also serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration for other chosen ones who are still discovering their true nature. The world needs your sensitivity, your connection with the divine, and your unique ability to translate celestial energies into practical love and wisdom. Now it's your turn to connect with our special community of chosen ones. Leave a comment telling us what was the most impactful revelation you had watching this video, or share what most remarkable Sunday experience you've ever lived. Your story could be exactly what another chosen one needs to hear to validate their own experiences. If this content touched your soul and awakened recognition in your heart, share this video with people you feel might also be chosen ones. Perhaps a friend who always seemed different, a family member who demonstrates special sensitivities, or someone you perceive is seeking answers about their spiritual nature. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive notifications of new content that will continue supporting your awakening and spiritual growth journey. And if you feel you're ready to dive even deeper into your identity as a chosen one, consider becoming a member of our exclusive community, where we share special content, advanced practices, and create a sacred space of mutual support among souls who recognize their special divine nature. Remember, you are not alone in this journey, and together we are stronger, wiser, and more capable of fulfilling our collective mission to elevate the planet's consciousness. Until our next meeting, may your Sundays be filled with divine blessings, and may your light continue shining intensely, dear chosen soul.